Okay, y'all, switching over. So I'm halfway to my job, and once again, that goes to show you that it really ain't much to talk about. Hence why I turned y'all on so late. Cause I don't want to just have multiple videos where it's just me repeating some same old things and everything. We have more to talk about after we leave here today, cause this is gonna be the first day that I'm actually on the prep table all by myself. The way I'm feeling, probably for the best. Cause I even felt myself getting a little bit agitated yesterday. Certain stuff that wouldn't get to me was getting to me, and this ain't had nothing to do with the person in general, because I used to work with her across the street, you know, to the other one too, not the supervisor, but the other one. And she's 100% sweet. I ain't never said nothing out the way to me or anything. One of the most doggone communicatable people in the bag. It's just, I can feel myself becoming drained real quick and just being over this. Once again, maybe, oh Lord, this doggone, oh yeah. Maybe if they might put me on prep, or, you know, different day in the week, I don't know. Like the weekend, honey, put me over there on the darn gone line on the weekend, child. This darn gone prep on the weekend, I don't know. This really getting to my damn mood, y'all. About like this darn gone weather. Cause in one sense it's 50 degrees, but then I'm simultaneously sweating, and it ain't even darn going, this ain't even a heavy coat. My body just going through all sorts of darn gone changes. And even hormones aside, it's like, so when I get home today, my assignment for the day is to finally get on the phone. Number one, call my insurance up, since I wasn't able to get a hold to them this weekend. And yeah, I'm going to be on that phone for a good hour, because I might as well ask that representative everything while I can. Matter of fact, that'll save me some time from having to do the research. Well, no, because I'm a visual person. Because I know me, I'm going to want the Google search and see the doctors and everything. So I do that before I even call her up. And then I just double check with her or him, you know, what my insurance covers. Hell, I'm paying money out of pocket now. It should cover a lot more. So, yeah, that is that. I'm going to get on the phone today with the doctors for my primary care. Well, not primary doctor, but just my general care in general. And then we'll worry about all the cosmetics next week or so. Now, once again, the hope and the prayer is they tell me, because once again, that last representative got my hopes up, and I hope that she got my hopes up for the truth, because I'm really banking on this surgery being covered at least 80% by my insurance, because I can easily darn on afford darn going to save up $500-600, no problem. I can do that. But I'm just hoping that it don't cause no out-of-pocket costs, because then it's going to be like, damn, do I put it off? Because if I had to choose between financing $4,000 and financing the car, the car is more important right now. So hell, ain't nobody really look. Hell, I wear this mask so often that you don't even see the Adam's apple like that any damn way. You don't really see the short hair stubble like that anyway. So it's like, this is shit I can still put off for the time being until summertime. But see, then I don't want to risk. Oh, see, I said I wasn't going to do this shit. Here we go, going into the summary of it again, y'all. We're going to get up off this at the 6-minute mark. But yeah, y'all, I don't want all my surgeries bump it too close together because I want to have a decent recovery time between procedures. Because once again, I am immune compromised, so I don't want to risk doing everything too close together. Oh, and my body goes through a state of shock or something. But shock aside, I'm just generally depressed. Even coming here. I don't know, maybe seeing old girl back at work today, if she's back here today, might lift my spirit up a little bit. Now, we did so much damn meat prep yesterday, I should not have to cut up no meat today. And I'm not on the prep table come Tuesday, so for whatever they need tomorrow, honey, the person who's there tomorrow can do it. But today is my last day on the prep until Sunday. At least that's what I think. Oh, that's another thing. She told us yesterday that the schedule will be up sometime today, so hopefully it's before I leave the day. Now, I'm hoping she have common enough sense to know, since I work the morning shift, that since she told me about this schedule, it needs to be up before I leave for the day. Worst case scenario, I just see it Tuesday when I come in at 3. But yeah, y'all, I'm still trying my best. I'm giving myself the pep talk of trying to hold on. Oh, wait a minute. I'm trying to hold on till May 15th. But just a thought, and it's not even really what happened yesterday, because yesterday went so smoothly. It's about this doggone Wednesday. I'm telling y'all, just the anticipation of what's to come is what really getting me drained. It's like I'm not ready for this ish. And then the doggone manager, he conveniently is now leaving at 6:45. Now we close at 7. That's where all the drama begins, is at closing. So ain't this about a bitch? You done peep game, sir, about how that Wednesday closing is. And you done conveniently got yourself out there right before closing. Honey, DivaWuan about to be bit by equal as penny. Ooh. Once again, y'all, I wish y'all could have saw that. Yeah, you already out there now. Don't stop the car now on my watch. I tell y'all, no Southern hospitality when these cars on the road. But yeah, y'all, that's all I got to say right now. Because really, it just go into me venting even more. Oh yeah, it's 8:59 now. Now technically, I do have a 7-minute window where I don't get docked of any pay. But her name may as well dock me about 2-3 minutes. Because hell, it ain't nothing to be pulled. That's another thing. What the hell I'm fixing to do when I get up in here? Because it ain't no meat that aren't gonna be, oh well, I guess I can do tomatoes. Because, you know, the prep line, we also have to cut up some tomatoes. But shit, that's only gonna take about an hour. And see, that's why I was irritated a little bit yesterday. I was like, now, goddamn now, you can leave me something to do up in this mug. So you conveniently across the damn street doing a catering today. And it's like, you done overachieved or whatnot. But that's a little bit of a detriment to me coming up in here today, because it's like, well, you know, you technically can't just sit around and not theoretically do nothing. But at the same time, we done prep so much meat that I can't justify bringing out any more meat to prep. Because here's the thing. All the meat that we prep has to be used within 3 days. All of it has to be used within 3 days or get thrown out. So we definitely cannot use any more meat right now. No more meat can be cut until at least Tuesday. Unless we just somehow miraculously get a rush throughout the whole day. No more meat can gonna be prepped. Tomatoes, shoot, 2 pans of tomatoes only take about a half hour for me to do. And that's including cleanup time and all of that. Including cleanup, using the remnants for doggone diced tomatoes and all of that. Putting the stuff through the dishwasher. Now that's one thing I am appreciative for, is that damn dishwasher. Cause I remember at Chick-fil-A we had to do all that shit by hand or run upstairs to the cafeteria. That's one thing I am appreciative for, is that dishwasher. But yeah, that'll only take a half hour. I'm here today until 2:30. And my thing is this really cutting into the hours to a certain extent. And it's like, with me not really knowing what this spring break schedule is giving. And it's like, shit, I can't afford for too many hours to be cut now. Hell, the hours that I'm willing to let y'all cut, y'all don't want to cut those. Y'all can cut that Wednesday shift down a little bit. Or not even cut it, like I said, just rearrange the move. But, yeah, y'all. That's my issue down here with this damn McAllister. And you know, since I'm not gonna really talk about this business only, usually when I do these videos, oh well, I didn't give y'all a quick summary talk on the surgery for the upteenth time. Like I said, I sound like a broken record every time I come up on this bitch. But once again, I try to think of the positive. If you drill something in your head out there enough, repetition, affirmation, it shall come true. But anyways, y'all, I'm about 4 minutes out from the job. I'm gonna let y'all go right here. And hopefully, when y'all see my face up on this camera, because it will still be daylight out. Hell, at this rate, y'all might just see me about at 12 o'clock, because it's like, well, hell, what is there? Because don't put me on that. But see, here's the nuance. I say don't put me on that sandwich line today. However, it really depends on who's over there. Now, if it's the girl crew that I fuck with, okay, go ahead and put me over there on the sandwich line. If not, honey, let me stay all by myself. Y'all know what done went down if y'all see the next segment. And I say it's like, if I say anything short of 2 o'clock, that means, honey, I done got out that mug early. Super early. If I got out at 2, that means roughly on time, because I don't never leave actually when I'm supposed to actually be scheduled to leave, because once again, the prep table, once you're done with the meat and stuff for the day, you done. So even though I'm scheduled to 2:30, nobody ever rarely works till 2:30. Unless you just walk around or whatnot, so you just pass time by. But honey, I don't feel like I'm not in the talking mood today. I know that sounds sort of ironic considering how much I talk to y'all, but that's different. I'm not talking to y'all and there's a back and forth. It's more like a dialogue and y'all just listening to me in the background. In the background. Oh shit. Child boo. See, I tell ya. Diva's over it. Diva's over it. This is just getting ridiculous now. You can't make this shit up. Every time I get ready to turn the camera off, there goes an incident with a car. Now why old girl just doggone looking down at the tablet ain't even paying attention that the light is green. Honey, hopefully, because both of them done turned over in there. You know, maybe she was already gonna getting ready for a test or whatnot, but bitch, you might want to put that car in park first in a parking lot before you might not be here to even take a test. Child, boo. What is this, like the darn on 4th or 5th darn on car situation I done showed y'all? Honey, I swear, how many car incidents I be darn on seeing walking down the street. Honey, darn on our local news station need to hire me as the darn on local girl as far as darn on seeing, you know, the little traffic. What's those people called, y'all, that give the traffic updates on the news in real time? Hell, they can hire your girl for that temporarily. Lord, we got the prep truck here today. Oh, honey, hopefully that ain't me, honey. Yeah, I know I ain't about to. Yeah, I'm going to stick to my side today. Oh, hell no. I'm not in the lifting boxes type of mood. Fuck that. I hope y'all got some darn old actual guys up in this bitch. Anyways, y'all, let me go. Let me go. Y'all, it ain't nothing for me to do. I'm going to be out of here by 12 o'clock today. Y'all, look like I'm going to be out of here by 12 o'clock today because we already got tomatoes. We got backup chicken, ham. I need at least 4 things of ham, but they got 2 right here. They got a full thing on the line. That's enough to fill that up. Honey, I need not to do no more turkey. It's like 12 things of damn turkey. They got 2 things of diced turkey. 5 things of grilled chicken. So I probably do like maybe 3 pans of grilled chicken just to be on the safe side. I guess the only time I'm gonna have to darn go and use that machine is for this roast beef because there's only 1 thing of roast beef left. And I ain't got no pan for roast beef. Now y'all know a girl don't know her meats, so I'm trying to figure out which one of these things. Oh, thank God for the label. Okay, so that's roast beef. So for girls like me that don't really consume meat like that, nor mess with meat, unless it's the other meat, boom. Thank God for the label. So I'm gonna have to use the machine for this. See, I wish I could have brought my tripod today since I'm over here alone. Maybe I could go work it out where I can show y'all it while it's on the machine. But yeah, y'all, that's the only meat I'm gonna have to cut. It's roast beef, and then we up out of here. Wish me luck. I didn't want to do no roast beef, but Lord knows they need some roast beef. God damn. And I can't even record to show y'all how I'm about to use this machine. But yeah, it's only 1 thing of roast beef. Everything else, they good. But, oh, shit. See, my thing is not cutting the roast beef. It's darn gonna disassembling that machine and putting it back on. That's gonna be the most difficult. Honey, whoever works tomorrow, they might have to put that bitch on by themselves. I'm gonna try my best though, y'all. Okay, y'all, so it's 1:30. And we are out early. Hell, I done made it out before they before she made it back from the banquet. But yeah, usually I'm shadowing somebody or assisting the person that's on the prep table. But today was the first day by myself. All by myself. Y'all can tell now I'm in a little bit better spirits. And I knew it was gonna be better once, you know, I got a feel of who was there today. Like I said, I knew the old girl was coming back from vacation, and she's always, you know, cheerful or whatnot. So I knew she was darn gonna have me laughing at least 1 or 2 times in there today. And then everybody else, like I said, when it's the girls, for the most part, it be a vibe. It just be a good, efficient vibe. But yeah, what irritated me this morning though is Lord knows she don't be meaning no harm or anything. She older. She older and whatnot, but it's like I was trying to give her the side eye, like, okay, now you can go. Cause it's like we done so much prep yesterday. And then even today she talking about, oh well, let's do some tomatoes. I was like, okay, I get to the tomatoes. She want to do everything before she get gone. Now she supposed to be across the street at this banquet, 10 o'clock in the morning. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, honey, you are gonna be over here at this damn banquet. You darn gonna force me to do everything before 10. What in the hell is that gonna leave me to do for 4 hours? Cause I'm supposed to be here to 2:30. So for the first hour and some change, I really had nothing to do. Cause all the meat was darn gonna stocked up. We done had backup pans. We done already parred some other meat. We done did, hell, she done got them 3 things of tomatoes. So it's like we got way more than enough tomatoes. We supposed to just have 2, she done did 3. So it's like, well, maybe they might go through some more because people do be adding extra tomatoes and all of that. And now we got the foot-long sandwich we offering. And I done finally checked out them prices. Child, they won't have to worry about me. I mean, or maybe on a good day or whatnot. Now, I will say about McAllister's, that would be a little good place to go on a date or something. But it's just as far as like a everyday trip. Oh no. Now, if I have a date in Fayetteville, now granted we're going to take the food to go because I don't want none of them nosy hoes knowing my business. So we ain't going to be dining in to the McAllister's. However, I can see darn going picking up some food because they do got enough veggie options. Once again, y'all, when I get home, I want to see where in transit is my darn going selfie stick. Now, the next time I go live, granted, it will not be no, we're going to say it ain't going to be no 3 hours because I ain't got to go in depth on anything major. But I won't have to worry about the phone going dead. I got my darn on charger. Now, mind you, I ordered a charger with this TV order, but that ain't going to come until next week. And I thought my other charger was going to hold on till then. It didn't. But it worked out for the best anyway because I ended up getting a 15-foot charger from Walmart. I think this one I'm waiting on is like 6 feet, which is still pretty decent. It's way more than the 3 feet that I currently had. But yeah, y'all, that is my day. Ooh. I can see why this tea is worth $3.49, not this size. You get the large one for $3.49. You can literally tell that it's made from pure cane sugar. Like it's not, you know, refined product. So that's why I don't mind drinking this. Because y'all know a girl typically watch her sugar levels. But with this being pure cane sugar, unrefined, I can get away with drinking it. Woo! Day went by so damn swift. This is my first time getting a drink this morning. When I tell y'all I was so upset, I left my darn on power drink in the freezer. Y'all know when I do these 2-mile walks and especially early in the morning. I try to have my vitamins and mineral intake, my electrolytes. I was so stressed out because once again, this bitch is up early in the morning. Now watch tomorrow, shit darn gonna sleep in. And then on both days, be running late for work. Like, this don't make no nail bit of sense. Only reason why I'm dealing with the stress down here. Because when I tell you this morning, I was about to break down in tears. I was like, come on now, god damn. I'm already darn going contemplating about life choices. Like, what, how in the hell did I get here? And once again, everything happens for a reason. Because once again, all the people there, I have enjoyed getting to know or whatnot. I wouldn't change a thing as far as the people themselves. Only, you know, communication, that's it. But yeah. And I can say I've finally worked in multiple restaurants. One that includes traditional fast food, and then another one that is more upscale, like a Chipotle. So the only thing I can say I haven't done now is like grocery store, and hell, somebody else can do that vlog for you because I'm all vlogged out, honey, as far as the work vlogs. Whew. This will be the last work vlog that y'all see. Well, I mean, not this. This is not the actual last vlog, but this job is the last vlog that y'all will see. I mean, this darn going job will be the last one I will vlog about until I'm back at my other one. Then y'all will get my regular vlogs. As far as my own business and stuff is concerned, it's gonna take so long for the light to change. At this point, I could have just made a run for it across the street. Oh, there we go. But yeah, y'all, the morning started off terrible. I was darn on trying to find things to do. I done cleaned the dishes for the folks. Now, that's not even my area. Like, of course, now, when I do my own stuff, because I had to finally break down that machine. And I wish y'all could have saw me break down the machine. But shit. Matter of fact, if I work there next week by myself, I'm going to bring my tripod with me. I'm going to there and go, ow, damn. I didn't even get to look at the schedule. Oh, I'm not turning around. I'm going to have her tell me what is that schedule. Oh, God. I was so happy to get up out of there an hour early because it's only like 1:30 something now. I done forgot to see if that schedule was up. And I don't know nobody in there that well where I could tell them to text me that damn that new schedule. So I guess I got a nice surprise for me when I walk up in that bitch come tomorrow. Because next week's schedule is going to account for like spring break, I believe. Yeah, that's the spring break schedule. And really, I could have did without being on it, really. But yeah, y'all. I broke down that machine. And it was actually easier today. I guess it was because I wasn't pressured. Because y'all know with my agoraphobia, I get to clamming up. And my brain don't be working right when I feel like I'm being overanalyzed. Especially if it's multiple people looking at me. It's like the most simplest shit becomes difficult when I feel like somebody's just gazing on me. And that was what was happening this morning. I was like, I can't even cut these damn tomatoes right for this darn on woman keep darn on looking, darn on. I was like, honey, I'm going to be here for 5 hours. I think I can get some tomatoes out the way within that time frame. Because it ain't nothing else hardly to do. I only had to turn on that machine one time, and the first time it was acting up. I forgot what the other woman said that also works on the prep about how the first part of the meat comes out because it got the skin on it or whatnot. Once again, y'all know I don't mess with roast beef. I haven't touched beef in over 10 years. So I don't know how the doggone stuff supposed to look. But yeah, after those first few skins came off and it started cutting, I was able to even show y'all a little bit of video. Honey, I felt so proud about myself because I did that all by myself, y'all. None of the folks, I didn't have to ask none of the folks to come to my aid. Now I was about to hand one of them. I was like, oh shit. Now I done took the meat out the wrapper. I can't wrap the meat back up. And I damn sure don't want to cut this meat up by hand. We need to find out how this machine gonna work. And sure enough, it did, y'all. I was so extremely happy that meat started cutting. I was even more happy because I wasn't necessarily worried about the cut. That caught me by surprise when it was cutting up at first. It was that breaking down the machine that scared me. I was like, oh my God. Am I going to be able to break down this machine? And darn going, run it through the dishwasher and then reassemble it. I managed to do so. And next week, if the person is there, hopefully the other woman. And this is weird, y'all. The people that I used to work with at the Chick-fil-A, I don't feel as comfortable with versus the people that I've gotten to know. Now, ain't that something? That goes to show how some people can have an effect on you. So, yeah. If the other woman is there next week, I'm going to have her hold my camera. And y'all going to actually see video footage of me darn gone breaking down the machine or whatnot. And since she's holding the camera, that'll work out for me because I don't have to worry about blurring her face out or nothing. So yeah, we want to do it like that. We'll have her hold the camera next week. Or if one of those other girls still work there, work this shift next week. Because once again, everything is abbreviated. I don't know how it's going to go. They probably don't even want me to be on the prep next week. Shit, they better. But anyways, if I do, I'm going to have one of them hold the camera up. And I'm going to show y'all how to do the meats. And then I'm also going to break it down. And I'm going to show y'all how I reassemble it. So for anybody who is interested in working in the back at McAllister's and you want a visual demonstration of how to break down that darn on meat machine, whatnots, whatever it's called, the slicer, you will actually have a video reference. Because it's one thing to actually see the instructions, but when it comes to like modifications such as you have to adjust the number if the meat's coming out shredded, sometimes you got to hold down on the thing, like little stuff like that, it don't come on the instructions. So that's why a video reference serves better. Now McAllister's, if you want to pay a girl a little bit extra on her check. Now granted, I know I don't work directly under y'all, but god dang it, if you want to send my company a little extra money to send my way for these darn on videos, because YouTube be hit or miss with the compensation. Oh yeah, shoot, if this is on the business channel, at the time of recording, I don't even qualify for monetization over there. Because you got to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. I got the watch hours, but I ain't got the darn going subscriber count. And then on my on my beauty channel it's the opposite. I have the subscriber count, but I don't have the watch hours because I do videos like once every 2 months over there. But we about to change that come this month. I will be doing several makeup videos over there this month. It's going to drive my nerves a little bit because I got the darn gonna do the makeup at nighttime, only the darn gonna take it off like an hour later. So don't ask me for no wear test. I mean, I guess I can darn gonna get glammed up maybe one day to go to work, but it won't be too much. Like, I won't do no eyes or anything like that. I'll probably do like a light coat of foundation, especially if I order some more foundation. I give y'all a wear test on how it held up doing work. But outside of that, I think that's about it. So I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all go. Feel free to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I will see y'all soon with more videos. Mwah.